Hello students, welcome to the class again. So yesterday we were studying these 6 formulas. These you have to remember. Now today we will elaborate the market price concept and also domestic and national concept. These formulas you have to write down and memorize also. So I told you yesterday market price. Market price means the price at which the products are sold in the market, and market price is how market price is derived. We know, we are commerce students. Market price comprises of the cost of the product, and cost includes profit also, and also we add net indirect tax into it. So market price is equal to, I told you, fixed cost plus net indirect taxes. This point needs more elaboration. Net indirect taxes. Net indirect taxes means indirect tax collected by government. As I told, indirect tax is the tax on production collected by the government. It is known as indirect tax. Why it is known as indirect? Because it gives pressure on the public indirectly, because public doesn't pay it to the government. It is paid by producer on its product and borne by the consumer, because producer उसको गवर्नमेंट को पे करेगा और फिर उसको प्रोडक्ट की कॉस्ट में जोड़कर वो कंज्यूमर से उसको लेगा. दैट्स व्हाई इनडायरेक्टली इट गिव्स बर्डन ऑन द कंज्यूमर. दैट इज व्हाई इट इज नोन एज इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स. And after collecting indirect tax, government also provides subsidy to the producers, and that subsidy will be subtracted from indirect tax. As it is macroeconomics, we are taking all things together. Macroeconomics is the study of economics for the economy as a whole, when problems are studied for the whole economy. So whole of the indirect tax is to be added, and whole of the subsidy provided by the government during the year will be subtracted. Then we will get net indirect taxes. Understand? Now comes our next topic, domestic concept and national concept. I told you that domestic means income generated within the domestic territory of a country. I told you yesterday, domestic territory means all the geographical boundaries of our countries, all the waters under our control, all the airspace under our control, and our embassies, our consulates, our military establishments, and what? इसके अलावा क्या था? Fishing vessels, oil and natural gas plants, ships, aircraft, these all the things. So whatever is our domestic territory, उसके अंदर जो भी इनकम जनरेट होगी वो हमारी डोमेस्टिक इनकम कहलाएगी. दिस इज फॉर एग्जांपल, दिस इज आवर डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी. इसके अंदर जितने भी लोग इनकम अर्न कर रहे हैं वो सब किसमें आएंगे? वो हमारी डोमेस्टिक इनकम कहलाएगी. अब इस डोमेस्टिक इनकम को अपने को कन्वर्ट करना है नेशनल इनकम के अंदर. तो नेशनल इनकम क्या होती है? National income means income earned by our normal residents. Factor income earned by our normal residents. तो जो डोमेस्टिक इनकम है, इसके अंदर बहुत सारी इनकम तो हमारे रेजिडेंट्स ने कमाई होगी, जो कि हमारे कंट्री में ही रहते हैं. जो रेजिडेंट्स हमारी डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी में ही रहते हैं, उनकी इनकम भी इसके अंदर शामिल है. मगर इसके अंदर वो इनकम भी शामिल है जो नॉन रेजिडेंट्स के द्वारा अर्न की गई. बिकॉज डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी में रेजिडेंट्स भी रह सकते हैं और नॉन रेजिडेंट्स भी रह सकते हैं. तो डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी में वो इनकम भी आ गई जो हमारे रेजिडेंट्स ने अर्न करी, और वो इनकम भी आ गई जो हमारे नॉन रेजिडेंट्स ने अर्न करी. तो अगर हम डोमेस्टिक में से नॉन रेजिडेंट्स वाली इनकम को हटा दें, किसको हटा दें? नॉन रेजिडेंट्स वाली इनकम. इसको हम बोलेंगे फैक्टर इनकम टू abroad. बिकॉज नॉन रेजिडेंट्स जो हैं वो इनकम अर्न करके कहाँ ले जाएंगे, अपनी खुद की कंट्री में, तो इट बिकम्स फैक्टर इनकम टू अब्रॉड। डोमेस्टिक इनकम में से इसको हटा दिया जाए और हमारे जो रेजिडेंट्स रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड में रह रहे हैं, रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड मीन्स फॉरेन कंट्रीज में रह रहे हैं, हमारे रेजिडेंट्स जो बाहर से कमा के ला रहे हैं वो उसको भी हमें नेशनल इनकम में जोड़ना है। तो अगर हम इसमें प्लस कर दें, प्लस फैक्टर इनकम फ्रॉम अब्रॉड, तो ये क्या बन जाएगा, ये बन जाएगा हमारा नेशनल इनकम। क्योंकि नेशनल इनकम की डेफिनेशन क्या थी, इनकम फैक्टर इनकम अर्न बाय द नॉर्मल रेजिडेंट्स ऑफ आवर कंट्री। तो हमने डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी वाली इनकम, डोमेस्टिक इनकम में से हमने क्या करा, नॉन रेजिडेंट्स की इनकम को माइनस कर दिया, फैक्टर इनकम टू अब्रॉड, जो नॉन रेजिडेंट्स अर्न करके खुद की कंट्री में ले गए। और हमने हमारे रेजिडेंट्स जो रेस्ट ऑफ द वर्ल्ड में रह रहे हैं वो जो इनकम कमा कर लाएंगे उसको हमने इसमें प्लस कर दिया, फैक्टर इनकम फ्रॉम अब्रॉड। तो ये किस में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा, नेशनल इनकम में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। क्योंकि नेशनल इनकम में क्या आता है, फैक्टर इनकम अर्न बाय आवर नॉर्मल residents. So this was the concept which is the conversion of domestic into national. Now yesterday we studied NFIA, net factor income from abroad, that is the total of these two, net factor income from abroad is equal to factor income from abroad, in short it is known as FIFA, minus factor income to abroad, FITA. This NFIA is the total of these two things. Factor income from abroad that was earned by non-residents from residents from another countries, जो बाहर से कमाकर लाए, and factor income to abroad means the income earned by non-residents who are living in our country and they took this income to their own country. So this minus this will become net factor income from abroad. And how it is used? This is used in the conversion of domestic income to national income. This is our domestic income. In short, it is known as D. If we add NFIA into it, NFIA, you know, FIFA minus FITA, then it will become national income. In short, national income is denoted as N. And in another way, it can also be written as national income minus NFIA is equal to domestic. So this was the explanation which was remaining. How can we convert domestic into national? Because domestic income comprises of two things. In our domestic territory, two people live, residents and non-residents. तो अगर हमें उसको नेशनल में कन्वर्ट करना है तो हमें उसमें से नॉन रेजिडेंट्स की इनकम को माइनस करना पड़ेगा। दूसरी बात, हमारे जो रेजिडेंट्स दूसरी कंट्री में रह रहे हैं वो वहां से जो इनकम अर्न करके लाएंगे, फैक्टर इनकम फ्रॉम अब्रॉड, हमें उसको ऐड करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके वो किस में कन्वर्ट होगा, नेशनल इनकम में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा। और उन दोनों को मिलाकर हम क्या बोलते हैं, नेट फैक्टर इनकम फ्रॉम अब्रॉड। आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड. नोट दीज ऑल थिंग्स and remember. Now comes our next topic, which is the related aggregates of national income. Now comes the related aggregates of national income. These are 8 aggregates which are related to national income, which something you know and some you will know now. The first is gross domestic product. Have you heard gross domestic product? Yes, we have heard it many times. it is also of two types: gross domestic product at market price and gross domestic product at factor cost. These are in total 8 aggregates, which I am going to write down on the board. Gross domestic product at market price. In short, it is known as GDP MP. G for gross, D for domestic, P for product, and that market price is written in the lower line, MP. This is how we write. Second is gross domestic product at factor cost. In short, it is denoted as GDP FC. Third, net domestic product at market price, that is NDP MP. Fourth, net domestic product at factor cost. In short, it is known as NDPFC. You have to remember all the short forms. Fifth, gross national product at market price. GNP MP. In this way, sixth is gross national product at factor cost. In short, GNPFC. Seventh, gross national product at, not gross, net national product, net national product at market price. NNP MP. Seventh, net national product at factor cost. NNP FC. These are in total 8 aggregates which we have to study, and we have to study the definition of these and also the interrelation between them. We can convert them in one another. How can we? We will study later. First of all, we are going to discuss about gross domestic product at market price. and also try to remember these short forms also. These are important. Now what is gross domestic product at market price? It is the money value of all the final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country during an accounting year. So what is GDP MP? It is the money value of final goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country. So we know, we study in it class 9th also, GDP, gross domestic product, it means the market value of goods and services produced within the domestic territory. हमारी पूरी domestic territory में जितना भी goods and services during the year produce हुआ उसको हम बोलते हैं gross domestic product, और उसको अगर हम market price पे calculate कर रहे हैं तो वो कहलाता है GDP MP. सेम थिंग अगर अपन फैक्टर कॉस्ट पे कैलकुलेट कर रहे हैं, आई टोल्ड यू द फॉर्मूला बिफोर दैट फैक्टर कॉस्ट मींस मार्केट प्राइस माइनस नेट इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस. अगर हम इसमें से नेट इनडायरेक्ट टैक्स माइनस कर देंगे तो क्या बन जाएगा? फैक्टर कॉस्ट बन जाएगा. सो GDP FC means factor cost of goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country. Understand? Third is net domestic product at market price. Net domestic product at market price means the same market value of goods and services produced within the domestic territory of country, but it is net, so we will add exclusive of depreciation. So this is exclusive of depreciation, so we can say that gross minus depreciation is equal to net. This is only to understand. So what will be the definition? Market value of goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country exclusive of depreciation. Depreciation we read before, replacement of fixed assets, also known as consumption of fixed capital, means the loss in value of fixed assets due to wear and tear, obsolescence. You know the definition. Now comes net domestic product at factor cost. We can derive it from here. In this definition, if we subtract net indirect tax from it, then it will become factor cost, because we know market price minus net indirect tax is equal to factor cost. So what may be the definition of net domestic product at factor cost? This is the factor cost of goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country exclusive of depreciation. And there is one another way also to understand this concept. This is NDPFC. Another thing is that it is the factor income. What is it? It is the factor income generated within the domestic territory of a country, because I told you the factor cost may also be known as factor income, because what is the factor cost is earned by the people in the form of wages, rent, interest and profit. I told you before. So it is factor income also and factor cost also. And this NDPFC is known as net domestic income. What is it known as? Net domestic income. So whenever someone asks you, whenever question asks you to calculate net domestic income, then you have to calculate net domestic product at factor cost, NDPFC. Okay, just remember. Another thing is gross national product at market price. Now what is the difference between this and this? The difference is that this is domestic and this is national, and I have told you the difference, that domestic plus NFIA is equal to national. So we can say its definition from here, that it is the market value of goods and services produced within the domestic territory of a country, inclusive of net factor income from abroad. Inclusive of net factor income from abroad. Gross national product at market price, GNP MP. National means it includes net factor income from abroad. Then come to point number 6. What is the difference between these two? This is GNP MP and this is GNP FC. So difference is only MP and FC. So we can easily understand that if we subtract net indirect taxes from it, then it will become factor cost. So what may be the definition of gross national product at factor cost? I am reading from notes. It is the sum total of factor income earned by normal residents of a country along with depreciation during the accounting year, because it is gross. What was the definition of this point? Factor income earned by the residents, factor income earned within the domestic territory, but this is net and this is gross, so we can change the definition. Factor income earned by normal residents of a country, factor income earned within the domestic territory of by the normal residents of a country, inclusive of depreciation, because it is gross. And why I am using the word normal residents? Because it is national. When it is national, it means it is the income of normal residents only. So it is the national income, it is the factor income earned by the normal residents of a country, inclusive of depreciation. This is the way how can we learn the definition of these aggregates. Understand? Next is net national product at market price. So now tell me what may be its definition. This is the market value of goods and services produced within the domestic, produced in the country, exclusive of depreciation and inclusive of net factor income from abroad, because it is national. Now I am reading from it. It is the sum total of factor income earned by the normal residents of a country during an accounting year, including net indirect taxes. इसने डेफिनेशन अलग तरीके से दे दी. इसने इस वाले फॉर्मूला से इसको जनरेट कर लिया एफसी से, बिकॉज यहाँ पर फैक्टर कॉस्ट था तो इसने लिख दिया इंक्लूसिव ऑफ नेट इनडायरेक्ट टैक्सेस. हम अपने तरीके से बता सकते हैं कि मार्केट वैल्यू ऑफ गुड्स एंड सर्विसेज प्रोड्यूस विद इन द डोमेस्टिक टेरिटरी ऑफ द कंट्री, इंक्लूसिव ऑफ एनएफआईए एंड एक्सक्लूसिव ऑफ डेप्रिसिएशन. सो इन एनी वे वी कैन अंडरस्टैंड. एंड द लास्ट इज नेट नेशनल प्रोडक्ट एट फैक्टर कोस्ट. नेट नेशनल प्रोडक्ट एट फैक्टर कोस्ट का मतलब है फैक्टर कोस्ट और फैक्टर इनकम अर्न बाय द नॉर्मल रेजिडेंट्स ऑफ ए कंट्री exclusive of depreciation, because it is net. So these are known as the aggregates of national income. In these 8 aggregates there are 2 main things which almost every time we have to calculate. The first one important is this NNP FC. This is known as our national income. Remember this is known as national income. And what is our domestic income? Domestic income is net domestic product at factor cost. So remember these 2 things. This is our domestic income and this is our national income. Hope you understand. Now remember one more thing. Another name of GDP. Another name of GDP is gross value added. Gross value added. So if anytime question is asking gross value added, it means it is gross domestic product. In the same sense, if question is asking net value added then it means net domestic product. In this chapter there are different names for different things we have to remember. For example, we studied three names of depreciation. First one is depreciation, second is consumption of fixed capital, third is replacement of fixed assets, and fourth one is also known as replacement cost. These are the four names of depreciation you have to remember. Gross value added is the another name of gross domestic product, and these are all the short forms which we have to remember. And the another name of net domestic product is net value added. And what is domestic income? Net domestic income? Yes, net domestic income is net domestic product at factor cost, NDPFC. And what is the national income? National income means net national product at factor cost, and NPFC is known as national income. So hope you understand. That is enough for today. Note it down, note all the things very carefully in an elaborative manner, and also memorize all the things. So meet you tomorrow. Have a good day.